What up? It's your boy Jones N Mann, and tonight we're jonesing on Crown Royals XO, baby. Now you would think, with all the many Crown Royal flavors, Crown Royal special editions, I would have already done a Crown Royal XO episode. I've had Crown Royal XO before, long time ago, but never did an episode on her. So let's open her up. Let me show you what she looks like. Ooh. Coming in at around $40 for $7.50. The XO is gray, is the color that was selected for Crown Royal. I don't know if there's some correlation behind it before the XO, but Crown Royal XO, what makes it different, what makes it special, is it is finished in cognac barrels. So these are ex-cognac barrels, and the bottle design looks really familiar. I'll show you what it reminds me of. It looks a lot like the Limited, which is the Canadian release of Crown Royal. The equivalent of price point wise of the purple bag, but flavor wise, it's on XR level to me. Now, let's get that out of the way. Like most Canadian whiskey, XO comes in at 80 proof. It is finished in those cognac barrels. And what I heard a long time ago is it was a blend of about 50 barrels, which I guess in the grand scheme of things, that's not that big. Only 50 barrels for a mass-produced product, but I don't know. Let's get her open and let's taste her. I mean, I love that bottle. No pop today, straight twist top. This is a plastic cap of sorts. Feels and reminds me of like old school, like my daddy was an old school player. Old school cologne bottles. All right, let's go in for the nose. Man, ever so soft scent of Canadian whiskey. But it is just very, very like caramel, vanilla-ish. I feel like I say that all the time, but those things are really dominant in whiskeys. But let's give it a taste. Nice viscosity all the way around. When I think cognac, I think thicker. So I always expect that when something's spent some time in a cognac barrel, that it's going to take out some of those characteristics. But this is seemingly thick. I would say it looks a little bit thicker than your average Crown Royal, but let's see how it tastes. Wow. Yeah, I haven't had this in a while, but woo, that's dang good. I'm going to put it on the rocks because I'm going to shortly go straight to that. But wow. You get just typical Crown Royal characteristics, but a nice, like heavy, I'm not going to say heavy, but a nice vanilla, a constant vanilla note all the way through. It feels good in the mouth, and like right on the end, it tastes like cognac. Yeah, there's no other way to say it. Right on the end, it feels like, was that whiskey I just had, or was that cognac? It finishes cognac heavy. I see why people gravitate towards this because that's a really nice feel. You get a little bit of oak, a little bit of vanilla, a slight bit of warmth. I'm not even going to say heat because it's not really hot. A slight bit of warmth. And then at the end, you get this vanilla, this sweetness finishes as it just kind of dissipates out of your mouth. Wow. Yeah. And that is that is true on the rocks. You lose that little bit of heat that you might possibly get. Feels kind of light. Hold on, let me taste it again. It feels kind of like a honey finished whiskey. That Bell Mead honey finished or Bell Mead honey cask has that same like, ooh, look at them, kiss of sweetness on the end. Wow, that's really good. I see why people love this. Yeah. Yeah. Now, yeah, yeah. I'm really impressed. I haven't had this in a long time, and I don't know why I haven't had it more. But that is quite enjoyable. A big step up from, because here's what people want to know. If I've been drinking Purple Bag Crown, I've been drinking Crown Reserve, is this worth the extra money? From Crown, regular Crown to this, definitely is a huge gap. From Crown Reserve to this, I would say I just did an episode on Crown Reserve, and this is even a huge step above the Crown Reserve because of the complexity that you get, that nice hint of, that nice kiss of vanilla sweetness. Yeah, I find that rather enjoyable. Now, I gotta rate it. Crown products 4, easy. Might be a little bit over a 4.2, because I find that to be really, really enjoyable. Man, it threw me off because I didn't remember there being that big of a disparity between regular Crown and Crown XO. And now that I've had it again, I'm like, wow. But I got a special treat for you. So 4.2 on Crown Royal XO, definitely something you should pick up. But I have a little bit of Cask 16. Y'all want to crack it open and try it? So this is a little bit, well, about an ounce, a little bit over an ounce of Cask 16. This is vintage. Crack it open. One of the reasons why I felt like this was the perfect episode to bring this in. So if you never heard of Cask 16, I think it was discontinued probably 2012, 2013, but it was a release of Crown Royal. It was called Cask 16, and it was also finished in cognac cask. I think it's like limousine, or I'm probably slaughtering that. I think it's a different type of cognac cask that the XO was finished in. And I also believe that the actual whiskey was a little bit older than what may be here. But I felt like, I've heard people say that this was the replacement for Cask 16. But I've heard a lot of old heads or folks that have been drinking Crown for a long time say that it is in no way a comparison. So you just saw me say, "Oh, I love this, I enjoy this." So I'm super excited to see how the two compare to each other. On the nose, they smell kind of similar. The vanilla feels a little bit richer here. It's more vanilla bean than vanilla flavoring, but let's give it a taste. Oh, wow. There's some similarities there. Oh, this has a little bit more spice, a little bit more pepper to it. One might say it is either a heavier rye mash bill or a higher proof. And I should have looked at that to see if Cask 16, and I'll put it down below, Cask 16 is a higher proof or not. But man, is it cognac forward? Is it really soft and easy on the palate? Wow. Now I see why these are still going for heavy bucks, because that's let me just go. Let's go. We'll go back one more time. I'm gonna try and save a little bit for a share with a friend, but if this is a 4.2, this is an easy 4.5. Yeah. Wow. So, hey, if you get a chance to try Cast 16, if you like XO especially, you should definitely try the 16 because that's a step up. It's definitely a step up from there. So I'm glad I could share that special experience with y'all. If you don't follow me already, follow me, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the TikTokies. If you want to find something fantastic for yourself, I believe we got XO. I don't think we got 16. You can check out JonesNmann.com. There's a link there. Or you can go directly to cwspirits.com and use my promo code CLINKEM5 at checkout. You save 5% and you get 100 and if you spend $125, you get free shipping. I'll see y'all next time. This has been another Crown and Soul, Click 'em and Drink 'em.